Shop the Sherwin-Williams Super Sale and get 40% off paints and stains August 8th through the 14th. With prices starting at $29.39, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Can you be sexist if you have experienced sexism? Now, he asked me if I was sexist. My first response wasn't no or yes. I simply responded by saying, well, you have to tell me, do you think that I am sexist towards you? I say this or bring this topic to you because it would be unfair for me as a woman who has indeed experienced sexism from both males and females to ignore or disregard a man's feelings towards a woman being sexist towards him. I've decided to deep dive into this conceptual idea. I'll pull one of my many thoughts that came from it and maybe visit the others later. So here's a scenario for you. Imagine a woman saying how much a man is sexist for expecting a woman to cook and clean for him. Now, we will call that one side of the coin. Now let's slowly flip it over and rotate it. On the other side of that same coin, a man is saying that a woman is sexist for expecting the man to be the financial breadwinner or sole provider. Now, we will press pause on that emotional coin so that we can evaluate it. See, that coin held the opinions of one male and one female who took it upon themselves to say that they are speaking for all men or all women. They generalized the topic, a topic that they both responded to emotionally with opinions based on their own experiences, selfishly believing that they speak facts for everyone. But too cowardly to say that that is how they feel or that is what they think. So I'll step into my own courage and tell you something I would normally keep to myself. Because with my experience with people want to be heard and don't necessarily want to receive the opposing opinion about this topic, whether it comes from a female opposing them or a man. Turn the page. Yes, I did write this stuff down. Okay. So I will use myself as an example. From the outside, that would be you or others who don't know me, looking in, maybe trying to figure out me or some things about me, or maybe you're just curious. You may say that I am a self-sufficient woman or independent woman. I will personally say that I am a self-sufficient woman who has years of making it work skills. And I have learned how to value my own time. With that said, I would also desire a man who can and wants to take care of me. Now, that is two different things. Wanting to take care of you and can take care of you. I have my own ideas on how a mature, secure man is supposed to act regardless of his sexual preference. I do not force my views on others, and I will only discuss them with a select few. After having this conversation with this young man, I started to reevaluate my wants, needs, and desires. I mean, I do that often. It's part of growing, the building blocks of life, right? At the end of the day, we as people want what we want. So back to the topic of a man expecting a woman to cook and clean. I myself would only accept this type of mentality from a man who is the sole financial provider. I mean, it only makes sense that if you are home, then you should take care of the home and all of its duties. You show your love and appreciation, but that does not mean that he has the right to, I don't know, neglect showing his appreciation to you for taking care of the home. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for being a fan. That is all that we will have today for that topic. Before we close out, I'm going to end you off with a poem or a little rap. But before I get into that, I wanted to let you know about our Artist for Artists series that will be coming up. If you are an artist and you're interested in being interviewed, please reach out to me on Instagram or on my website. That's www.aishacipher.com. Make sure you follow Legen Speaks Instagram page, Facebook page, as well as Aisha Cipher. You can reach out to me on any of those platforms and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Also, I'll be offering training videos. We're creating training programs because let's face it, as an artist, you have to do multiple things and try to create multiple streams of income before people started talking about it. Like, it's just something that just came with it. Like, if you were to audition to a creative, what do you call those, performing arts schools, they had you audition with singing, dancing, and other things, not just the one thing that you wanted to get into. That right there should tell you that this is something that has always been. From my experience as a mom or as a woman working in the industry, um, working in in construction, I see the similarities between the entertainment business and then just the regular world, which people think is just separate, but it's really not, and it's really the same, and it really operates the same. For example, not all construction jobs are steady. Some of them are temporary jobs, and that's a normal thing for that type of work. Is contract work. Acting, music industry, especially when you starting out, is contract work. You might have a gig and that pays you, and then you looking for your next one. So, it only makes sense to invest in yourself with training and knowledge and improving yourself on so many levels. So, my way of giving back is my training program. So I will have that information on my website as well. This is November 2022. I'm currently in the process of redeveloping my website so that I can offer this training to you. Now, my training is not going to be the full-fledged training. Really, if you have questions and you want to get some insight on whether or not to pursue that type of career, my training will help you with that. If anything, it'll let you know if you should invest your time in, getting trained up on it, if it's for you. So you can look at my website for the type of programs I have. And again, I would like to thank you for stopping by. Now for the end of the program. The name of this poem is called If, written by Aisha Cipher. If what are those was a compliment, and cheaters were really seen as heaven sent them to show you grow. You know you could do better because wisdom comes with time. And that thin line of losing sense, not sense, because sense changes with the seasons. Like, if who the F you talking to was a universal understanding that action stood before it. Their shoes, now you fit. There goes that common sense laying around like some loose change. No one would say make it make sense anymore. If I cared as much as you do about what he and she do, then I could not grow myself in what I am trying to grow myself into. Now, what I want for you is for you to lose the need to make the black version of and stop chasing and seeking the approval of and question the contradictions of everything. And most importantly, forgive yourself. Love yourself. Understand that you control only yourself. But these are my ifs and wonders of nonsense. Note to self. Falling back to rest, my uninked pen. I observe from the light of my shadow. I observe and contemplate because I am guilty. And I wonder, would my actions matter? Since some paths are definite and others are created to design naturally on their own. I laugh. If